Hello, my name is Taylor and today I'm going to be giving my opinion on each of the 12 zodiac signs, and I'm going to be ranking them from my favorite to my least favorite. And I just want to say before I begin that I don't only judge people off their zodiac sign. I obviously believe in astrology, but I know that is not the only factor when it comes to people's personalities and everything. It is just something I'm interested in, and I've seen a couple of these videos, but I wanted to put out my own opinions. And I would also like to say that the order I'm going in is not to say that people I know with those signs are my favorite people. I don't love them any more or less than the people with the zodiac signs that I rank the lowest. It's just how I get along with these signs, and yeah, I don't want anyone to take things too personally. Yeah, so let's just jump on in. I'm actually going to start with my favorite sign, and that would be Virgo. Virgos I find are the most genuinely sweet. They're typically quiet and chill people, and I find them to be very organized people. Some not so great traits I have noticed about Virgos is that they can be very gullible and easily influenced by other people. They can be sort of predictable, and they are also very emotional. But like I said, I did put them at number one because I have loved every single Virgo I've met, and my mom is actually a Virgo and she's like my favorite person ever. So. Next on the list at number 2 we have Taurus, and this may surprise some people because I'm a Scorpio and a Taurus is actually my polar sign, but that can mean that I have a love-hate relationship with them, which is pretty accurate. But I do find that the part I love about them outweighs the part I don't like so much. My boyfriend and my best friend are actually both Taurus. They are the most caring and loving people I know. They're super loyal. However, I do find that they really do follow the stereotypes of that sign, as in they are very stubborn. They're the most stubborn sign, hands down. They can be very materialistic. I would say that is because they really do need that comfort and stability that sometimes money can buy. Items and possessions they have will comfort them. They feel very accomplished when they're able to buy their own things. They don't like spending other people's money. They don't like taking from other people. They're very giving. Number 3 on the list is Scorpio. I would say I'm not very biased. I wouldn't just put my sign high up on the list because I think I'm cool. I have met a ton of Scorpios, and they're genuinely the most interesting and intriguing people I've met. I find that we share a very different artistic expression. We're all pretty intuitive and psychic, and we're all very introspective, I find. Now, something about us that has a bad reputation is that Scorpios can be very manipulative, and I would definitely say that's true, but with that comes that we're not very easy to be manipulated ourselves. I do know it is very hard to get to know a Scorpio, from people telling me that and me trying to get to know other Scorpios. We do have quite of a wall or boundary. Next, at number 4, we have Capricorn. I have met some Capricorns that are very true to their stereotypes, which is hardworking and sometimes boring because of how academic they are. However, I have met a lot that break those stereotypes, including one of my best friends and actually one of my exes. I find that Capricorns can be the biggest procrastinators I know. However, they are the most persevering and innovative sign that I know. All Capricorns I've met have been very creative and intelligent in their own way. Number 5, we have Libra. Every Libra I've met has been very funny and has a really weird sense of humor, but I do appreciate that. You can read them like a book. That can be a good thing. It can also be kind of strange for people like Scorpios, because Scorpios are kind of secretive and Libras are the opposite. They will tell you all their secrets even if you don't want to know them. I've found they're very innocent, not necessarily naive, just innocent. And the last thing I'll say about Libras is that they can come off as a bit of like a poser. I find that they try a little bit too hard to please people. Moving on to number 6, which I have put Aquarius. I have a mixed feeling about Aquarius people. I think they are very outgoing and bubbly. However, they attract gossip and drama, which makes them very good storytellers. Every single girl Aquarius I know has been boy crazy, let me tell you that. And something I don't think I've heard before is that I find Aquariuses are either very emotionally detached in the sense that they don't really act like they have real emotions. They kind of are just all about stories and gossip and drama, that you don't really know what their actual personality's like because they get too caught up in it. Or if they're not like that, they're probably explosive people, whereas they seem like they're fine one day and then the next day they'll just freak out for no apparent reason. Yeah, that's just what I've come across. I've also noticed that if people are into astrology, they're typically a Scorpio or an Aquarius. Okay, so my camera just died while I was halfway through filming, and it honestly might die again because I'm impatient. But sorry if there's any change in the setup or whatever. I think I was at number 7, which is Gemini. You never really know what you're gonna get with a Gemini. If you're not really sure right off the bat what sign you think they might be, it's probably because they're a Gemini. Every Gemini I have met has been super talkative and social, and I really don't have any beef with Geminis, so they're number 7. Then number 8, I have Sagittarius. As you can see, I really don't get along with the fire signs because I'm a water sign, but Sagittarius are the most active and adventurous people you will ever meet, which take that as you will. They're super spontaneous and social. They love to be the center of attention. They can be very loud. In my opinion, they're pretty obnoxious and dramatic. They can be aggressive, but they're also very determined. And most of my family falls under the Sagittarius sign. Next sign I have is Leo at number 9. Scorpios and Leos are known to not get along at all, so it kind of makes sense. You will most likely know if someone's a Leo right off the bat because they have a very, very strong personality. They're usually very likable. However, I find they have ulterior motives and they're kind of manipulative. They're very opinionated. However, I do find them very entertaining and fun. Another thing about Leos I've found is that many people say they're very confident, and I have to disagree with that. I think they can come off as confident because they're so loud and outgoing. However, I think they are sort of compensating for a lack of confidence. Next, we have Aries at number 10. I don't know too many Aries, so I feel kind of bad having them at the bottom of the list. However, as I said, I don't get along with fire signs, and from an outside perspective, I have seen or heard of a lot of Aries, and I do notice that they are quite aggressive and childish and don't make the best decisions. However, they have a great sense of humor, I have noticed. Other than that, I can't touch upon too much else because I don't know too many Aries in my own life. So nearing the bottom of my rankings, we have Pisces at number 11. I do not vibe with Pisces at all. I'm so sorry if you're Pisces and you're super cool, but I haven't come across many. Most Pisces I've met have been very clingy, which I am not a fan of at all. So yeah, they can be pretty annoying in my opinion. They're super dramatic, overly sensitive, because my fellow water signs are very super sensitive people, and I have to deal with my own sensitivities. I can't deal with other people's too. They are very angsty, which can be very stressful. They're super outgoing and loud or super shy, and there's really no in between. They're in their own world. Like I said, they're either super introverted and doing their own thing, or they're out there and they're ignorant. The one thing I will say is that they are out there also in the sense that they're very artistic. I've never met a Pisces that isn't some sort of artistic. The way they express themselves, I do admire in an aesthetic sense. However, our vibes, you may say, clash. I'm sorry. Now, lastly, at number 12 on my list, we have Cancer, and you're probably wondering, like, if someone's broken my heart or I have this horrible story, but in all honesty, I don't. I actually have never met a Cancer that I know of, besides like as an acquaintance. I don't even think Cancers exist in the real world. No. I do know that there are many YouTubers that are Cancers, such as, I believe, Shane Dawson and Tana Mojo are Cancers. So if I had to give an opinion based off of people I don't know, I might rank them a lot higher than last on the list. But since I don't have enough like knowledge or experience with Cancers, I don't think it's fair to put them anywhere else on the list, and it makes for a less harsh ending of the video. But yeah, I did have fun filming this video, and I would like to do more astrology videos because it is one of like my main interests, you could say. Yeah, I hope I didn't offend anyone, and if I did, I'm sorry. Please don't take it too personally. But I would like to know if you share any of the same opinions with me on the signs. And if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, drop a comment, drop your zodiac sign in the comments, and have a good one, guys.